The way it goes down is a request was made. A response to that request was given. You want to see Dishonored 2 because no one on YouTube was live streaming it, so I asked them to as a request. Okay, here we go. This is the Dishonored 2 demo, which has the first 3 levels on it, it says. $14 fucking gigs, man. You better appreciate that. Do you want to start the tutorial? Yeah, it's good to know how to play a game. That's usually a good place to start. Is how it works. But I'm going to tell you, if it's the kind of game I think it is, I'm not going to enjoy it.
I remember training with my father in the years after the rat plague. Someday, he said, our enemies will come for you. The sounds and smells of Dunwall never change much. This is my city.
Okay.
What training regimen does Father have in store for me today?
All right, Majesty. Let's see what you can do.
Yep. I'm not gonna enjoy this game. It's Mirror's Edge, man. It's not even as good as Mirror's Edge. Cool. Press O to crouch. Press something to move it all. Like I already broke the game. Look at this shit. And I can't look left. I can't look right. I can't crouch. I can't go up. I can't. Yeah, that took me, what, 15 seconds to break this game? Like, literally, cannot move. Yep. Took me 15 seconds or less to break the game. What was that? Mirror's Edge? I liked the look of the game. The gameplay itself, not so much. Concept and look of the game, sure. Gameplay, meh. Because it did this kind of shit. I mean, look, man, it took me fucking 15 seconds to break this game. I am not getting out of here. I am stuck. Every 15 seconds, I just walk over to a thing, jump into it, and break the goddamn game. I have pushed every single button multiple times, slapped them all different directions. Busted game. Took me moments. That's pretty sad. That's all I gotta say. It's like, fuck. Hit the O button. Hitting the O button. Every possible combination of stuff. It's broke. I'm stuck. That's my review of the game right there. Took me 15 seconds to fucking break it. And it's Mirror's Edge. Just by Mirror's Edge. Oh, they were. Mirror's Edge were high standard games, and they wouldn't have this kind of a glitch in, and it didn't have this kind of a glitch in them anywhere. Like those were highly play tested, fantastic games. This thing, I'm done and stuck. Like I can't even look the other direction to. That I'm hoping to get myself unstuck in. Tells me press O to crouch, I press O and I can't even do that. I mean, well, that's pretty wow. Okay. So let's quit game. That's the tutorial. That was the tutorial, right? I broke it in like fucking less than 30 seconds in the, what, 15 seconds in the tutorial. Just jump this way. Jump that way, didn't make like the full jump over the thing, turn and left and... I found a something. I'm not gonna watch it now, but like,
after the rat plague. Someday, he said, our enemies will come for you. The sounds and smells of Dunwall never change much. This is my city. What training regimen does Father have in store for me?
All right, Majesty. Let's see what you can do.
See, got stuck right over there. Push this, and it got stuck right over there. She wouldn't crouch, wouldn't move, wouldn't do nothing. That's my review of the game is your ass will randomly get stuck.
up and over. If I get going fast enough, I could slide beneath that.
Hurry.
Almost.
Okay, so the sprint button is
Not fast enough.
Missed. All right. Good.
You'll have to sprint, vault the obstacle, then slide under.
I'm working on it.
I need to sprint, vault, and then slide under. Did it. What's next?
Well, it's a little slower learning curve than Mirror's Edge. I'll say that, but it's like the same kind of... I was trying to give it the same feel. But it's not quite as... How do I put it? The course doesn't feel as solid. Like, you know, you get to this point, you're doing this thing, you can get this done. You know what I'm saying? The course doesn't feel as steady. Like, you can get to this point and the game just messes up somehow, doesn't read your input as well or whatever, compared to Mirror's Edge, had that really solid bit to it. I mean, I wasn't, like I said, I wasn't really a fan of Mirror's Edge games either. I liked the look, I liked the concept, I liked the thing, just the gameplay wasn't quite it for me. I get the idea behind this kind of gameplay. I just gotta say, out of my first 20 minutes of this, I would rather play the other. Because this has that wannabe feel to it. It just doesn't have... It just doesn't have that... the solid the solid course to it, you know. If I could, I guess that's the best I can describe it. Okay, so I'm climbing the chain. I'm climbing the chain. I go down a chain.
only I could spend every day running and jumping.
Ah,
Now
she
to
makes
test my agility.
cute little jokes while she's running along. Just like another game I know.
Sprint to build up speed before you jump. Let's see how quiet you are, young lady.
Shh. Don't let anybody know. The red bar is my health. Press O to toggle stealth mode. Crouch down and walk silently. Your visibility in stealth mode. And yeah, okay. Got it.
Father's always on about the value of quiet feet.
Cool.
Not sneaky enough for me.
Yeah.
I've got to sneak to get through this.
If you're quick enough with the chokehold, that's one more person who gets to wake up and go home.
Damn, made too much noise.
How do I sneak up with the chokehold?
Get behind the enemy, catch them by surprise, and choke them unconscious.
I think I just need to wait.
Careful here.
Crouch down and approach from behind.
Oh, that was it.
Oops.
Crouch down,
Got spotted.
approach from behind. What was it, R1?
That's my girl. Let's see how quiet you are, young lady. No, again, without letting me see you.
Oh,
Stay out
already
of my
done.
line of sight.
Do I get it? And
Didn't see anything wrong.
I saw that.
did he or didn't he?
Didn't hear a thing.
Crouch down and approach from behind.
much of this crap am I supposed to do, man?
Most people won't notice you if you're above them, overhead. Too slow.
Sneaky, Your Majesty. Very sneaky. In the words of Corvo Attano, hidden like a secret, quiet as the sunset.
Right. I thought this was like the dude that's training me. I'm waiting for the next training mission. Because it tells me to choke him out after I get the thing, but all I'm supposed to do is just open the fucking gate. No, it's not going to tell me any of that. And anywhere in the things to do, explanations. No, so this game is also going to run you in circles for no good reason, because it's not going to tell you what the hell you're supposed to actually be doing. I can see that coming up also in the game. Nope. No weapons. Yeah. Yeah, I get it, Sherry. I get it. I'm just saying. The game poorly explains itself. And it's trying to be an expanded rip-off version of a game that did it better. In my opinion. There are other runners that do it better, in my opinion.
Remember, a pistol will wake up everyone in the building. Your crossbow is quiet.
Okay. And I fire it with L2 of all things. Why is L2 my shoot, man? Seriously? Like, I'm already having issues with the controls in this game and how the game is done, but then you make the fire button for your main weapon L2. As default control. This is either made in Denmark or Canada. Fuck, man. I'm a true gamer. You ain't fucking dude. Hun. If you didn't know, as far as I guess everybody put me down as a retro geek. There's still shit on the PlayStation 4 here that I'm finding. Not much left, though. There's still a little bit on the PlayStation 4 here I'm finding. I was around when the Atari 2600 came out. I have owned. I grew up in a family that enjoyed. We all truly enjoyed our video games. So, like, honestly, came up in the household where there was the Atari 2600. There was the 7600. All three, basically all three. All three of the Ataris. And the regular Nintendo, I mean, this is what people know it as, you know, the NES or Famicom. Then even at the time, we were renting, because a lot of games you don't need the fluff to play the game. You don't need to read all of the fluff to just play the game. Figure out the game and play the game. We had a place on the other side of town that rented imported, like the Japanese stuff. And they had like things to you know, the bypass cartridges and shit, and we were renting and playing, and the Japanese games were always fucking better. They always looked better, they always played better. Get yourself a copy of Jackie Crush. That pinball game was a wild fucking bit, man. So, like, came up through all of that, and then the Nintendo 64 and all of the, well, I mean, shit, before that you had, long before the Nintendo 64, you started looking at all of the 3D things coming out. You had your Saturn and your Dreamcast, and then 64, regular PlayStation before the Dreamcast. I'm pretty sure it was just before. And then you had the N64, and then you were looking at maybe starting towards the PlayStation 2 era. And fuck, man, I've had everything in between, man. Plus this PC up to the time. It's only been like the last 5 years or so. I haven't really been able to do anything good on a PC. But yeah, no, I played it all. Dig it. Yeah, I don't have the original system. That's the thing. But I mean, just to be honest, I played enough games to tell you exactly what this is, and whether I want to even fuck with finishing the tutorial is kind of not. It took me a half hour to download this thing on request. And then they put the fire button on the L2. I mean, out of all the crap they could have done, man. What, am I supposed to shoot the rats before I go through? What? Don't understand. Oh, and my battery's low on my fucking charger. Hold on. Sometimes I gotta do a whole thing. Because, you know, well, I'm hitting the targets and ain't doing shit. You know. Hit that target. Ding. Nothing. Ding. Ding. Nothing. Something's supposed to hit the bottles. It's not the target it's telling me to aim for. But There's also a crane I'm supposed to hit. No, do I hit the triangle of the crane, or do I hit the circle of the crane, or do I hit the body of the crane? Because it's telling me to aim there. But that's not where the other things was that I actually need to hit. Understand my issue? Like, if you start out that way, you already have problems. The thing you're telling me to shoot at isn't the thing I'm supposed to shoot at.
Time for some more weapons and combat training. Let's beat each other up, shall we? Yes. You hit hard. That's my daughter. When someone swings a sword at you, block. Block with your blade. Good. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Well done. Come on.
Sure. Yeah. No. Yeah. No. Not my kind of thing. I'll give it a good college try. But
Come on. Very good. You've got a natural instinct for fighting. If you time your block right, you'll throw an enemy off balance. Come on. You're quick. When someone swings a sword at you, block. Smart move. That'd stop even the most black-hearted killer.
okay.
You can choke an enemy out, even in combat. Block with your blade. Go for the fatality. Off balance, you can land a lethal counterattack. Come on.
There we go.
Feel better knowing you can take care of yourself.
Well, I can play the
Trouble
game.
does finally come. You're ready to fight.
Jeez. Fighting skills, A+. Not exactly. I mean, I was the tutorial. Now, I just did the tutorial. Now, this is the demo on easy, mind you. It's more crap than I want to deal with. And we'll just move right on. totally need to shave. Get all of my whiskers out of my face and get the stubble on my head down to nothing. Stubble on my head. Fuck, I got a goddamn bush. I gotta trim.
Why do we celebrate the anniversary of an assassination?
Which
15 years
head,
ago, in the
man?
middle of a plague that nearly destroyed Dunwall, a paid killer assaulted the palace where I was born and stabbed my mother in the heart. In the aftermath,
Shoot.
the men who sent the assassin tried to use me as a pawn in a game of power. They would have succeeded, but my father, Corvo Attano, hunted them down and cut their conspiracy to pieces.
Adorable,
All these
she
years
said.
later, am I the ruler my mother wanted me to be? Now, we face a new crisis. The monster the papers are calling the Crown Killer has been picking off my enemies and dressing it up like my father and I are responsible. I don't know whether to get on a ship and sail to the opposite side of the world, or to have everyone around me executed.
Adorable,
Watch
she
your step,
says.
Majesty.
Truly honest about being utterly
I'm not looking
perverted, more
forward to
like
all the
it.
ceremony today.
Your signet ring. There. You're ready.
Thank you, Alexei. Open the doors.
Wear it forever, whether you like it or not.
All hail Her Imperial Majesty, Emily Caldwin.
Loyal subjects, we're going through a difficult time, but today we honor my mother, the late Jessamine Caldwin. May her memory survive through the ages.
Emily,
You look tired, Father.
every year I think the anniversary of Jessamine's death will be easier, but it never is.
I wish Mother was still the Empress. I don't think I'm very good at this.
You're still learning. Don't worry about the rabble-rousers, and we'll catch the Crown Killer. Eventually.
People are saying it's you. That these assassinations are a misguided effort to protect me.
No, someone's trying to make us look guilty by targeting your enemies.
I wish I could just run away from all this.
Sometimes you do. You think I don't know about your nights out on the rooftops? Courage. The ceremony will be over soon.
Don't tell
Royal
people about
protector
that,
and
dude.
father. I should have passed a law against that combination of titles years ago.
My night's on the rooftop. Don't tell people about that. Shh. That's my time.
Your Majesty, before we begin the day's observances, we have an unexpected visitor, the Duke of Serkonos.
Ramsay says the Duke is bringing special gifts.
That's intriguing.
Duke of Serkonos!
Mechanical soldiers? Amazing.
What is this, Ramsay? I didn't authorize those things.
Your Imperial Majesty and Royal Protector Corvo Attano, a native of our homeland. Serkonos offers condolences on this sorrowful day, and gifts to remind you of our nation, the rising star on the southern horizon.
We thank you, Your Grace.
Save your thanks, for now I give you the greatest gift of all, family. I present the lost sister of Jessamine Caldwin, your rightful empress, Delilah Caldwin.
Impossible.
My mother had a sister?
My dearest niece,
It's not true.
my father was Emperor Yuhorn Jacob Caldwin, and Jessamine was my younger sister. At the time of her death, I wasn't ready to make myself known to you, and I was forced to leave Dunwall. But now I'm home.
If you really are my mother's sister,
Wow, quite
you're welcome
a
to stay as long as you like.
Little sparrow, blackened by bad memories. I'm here to relieve you of your
Extended
crown.
intro,
My father's
isn't it?
promise, whispered in secret so many years ago, is now fulfilled.
Watch your tongue. Emily Caldwin is the daughter of Empress Jessamine Caldwin.
Royal Protector. How naive to think you could get away with these murders. Living in my palace has protected you, but that's over. Hear me, all of you. Your rightful Empress has returned.
All hail the Empress Delilah, first of her name. Arrest Emily Caldwin and her father for the Crown Killer murder.
What?
Can't still my heart.
Play as the dude, play as the girl. Might as well play as the girl. Because I always prefer watching a nice ass than some balls flopping around.
I will cast you in cold marble. Sweet girl, over time you'll come to love me. Perhaps someday you'll see me as the mother you lost. But until then,
I mean, it's like you just
I'll
bounced
lock
off
Lady
it.
Emily in her chambers, and then I'll bring her to Caldwin prison until her trial.
After
Father
all the
lost it all
stuff,
when I was a boy, so now
after all the stuff you just did in this game, you charge at that lady and she just puts her hand out, taps you in the face, and you fall down. I find that kind of hard to believe. Just saying.
I wear this uniform. I send 20-year-olds out to patrol the rose gardens instead of drinking with the men from the shooting club.
Captain Ramsey, I heard shouting. Lady Emily, what happened?
That'll be all, Captain Mayhew.
No!
Fancy weapon. What kind of sword folds in half? There's a legend in the Tower Guard about the Empress's last resort, a safe room inside her chambers holding enough gold to buy a good-sized island. They say that this ring is one of the only 2 keys to exist.
What happened?
Well, you requested it.
Alexis. The throne room. Father. Nothing I can do alone. I need to get out of here. He used to hide frogs in this old grandfather clock to drive the housekeepers mad. I thought life was complicated back then.
Oh, reading and checking books and good Lord. Really? A drawer with a key in it. There used to be frogs, she said. What the fuck am I supposed to be doing here? All right.
Should I just spin it and pick a place to hide for a while? I need time to think.
So use a sword.
The Hound Pit's pub. I can't believe it, but I actually miss those times. These bastards are working with Ramsay and the Duke of Serkonos.
Yeah, not my kind of thing here. Kinda, but no, not really. Not my kind of game. I'm sure that's got something to do with it.
How many times have I looked at that skyline? It feels like everything just changed.
Nope, can't grab the ledge. You know, out of all of the stuff you can do, can't be smart enough to, like, you know, hold on to a ledge, and shimmy across, pull yourself up, or... Yeah. It's got my vote. Sorry, Sherry. I think it's about time to get heading towards bed anyways. You got my Instagram, Sherry. Don't go wild on it, but you can text me when you need to. Somebody will give it to you. You guys have a good night, man. I'm about to go pass right out. Letting my back turn to jello.